Yo, what's up? It's your chick Tamika Hudson. Welcome to another episode of Cap on My Frivolous. Welcome to all of the people who have been following me since episode number 1. Guess what? I'm on episode number 9. Woo! I am on episode number 9, you all. And thank you for all of my new listeners who are tuning in tonight, this morning, this afternoon, or whenever you are tuning in. Thank you so very much for tuning in. Listen, I would encourage you to go back to my first 8 episodes and get caught up. You hear what I'm saying? Listen, yo. And also for all of you all who have the iPhone, please make sure you follow me on Apple Podcasts. For all of my Android users, you can follow me on Spotify. If you have none of those means, you can also follow me on Google Podcasts, Podchasers, and also Spreakers. So any of those arenas, you can reach me there. Please follow, so you can be alerted when my episodes have been uploaded into those arenas. Listen, yo, also follow me on Instagram. I'm at Tamika Hudson. Happy Monday, everybody. To all of my working people out there who trying to pay their rent. Happy Monday to all of my 9 to 5s, 2:30 to 11 p.m. to 7 p.m. All of the people who work 24 hours, 7 days a week, getting it in. All of my entrepreneurs out there who working. Listen, you all, we're going to work till we get that contract. I'm telling y'all, happy Monday. Stay down, stay motivated. Do you hear what I'm saying? Yes, it's a cold day here in Atlanta. A cold, rainy day. I tell you, this weather is up, is down, is around in a circle. You hear what I'm saying? You never know what's going to happen. It may snow on a Friday and it's sunny on a Saturday. But yo, we're still here. You hear what I'm saying? We're still alive, we're still breathing, and we still have purpose. So listen, I wanted to just express my feelings to Vanessa Bryant. She gave a heartfelt expression today at the memorial for Kobe and Gigi. I only heard parts of it. Yo, it was very sad. But much love to Vanessa and her kids, and to everyone who lost their lives in that tragedy. Plus all the families, all the extended families. Rest in heaven. Rest in heaven. Much love. Prayers are to those families. And on another note, the Democratic Party, y'all. All I can say is SMH. My vote is not for Mark. No, his name is Mike Bloomberg. My vote is not there. So I'm looking at Bernie Sanders, Bernie Sanders, and Joe Biden. The Democratic Party, I don't understand. It's like they're fighting against one another. But one of these mofos got to be strong enough to fight that mofo up in there in the White House, that toxic mofo. You know who I'm talking about. So listen, I'm telling y'all and encouraging you all who are listening. You need to keep up what's going on in this world, because we are embarking on something, you know what I'm saying, that we've never experienced in the United States. I mean, we had a president who was acquitted of charges that he most definitely, you know what I'm saying, committed. The mofo is toxic. So listen, I don't know. I'm right there. I'm at a SMH with the Democratic Party. Okay? Cap on that Frivolous. Well, this chick got something to say. You all, I know you all have been hearing a lot about this word toxic. And I just want to come on tonight because I just want to express, my little thing about it. Thinking about doing an extra episode this week, specifically on toxic. So I can get my little input in and want to motivate you all more in regards to toxic, what it is. But I just want to put this a little 3 cents in. I have another episode coming up next week in March. Kept on my Frivolous. We're going to be doing a 90 days of celibacy. Oh my God, did that hurt your ears? Yes, I said I'm going to be doing 90 days of celibacy for anybody who would take that challenge to not have sex for 90 days, who would get in with me and let's grind and let's get our minds together so we can go to some level of in ourselves knowing that we can have self-control. So that's going to start next Monday. So please tune in to that. However, back to toxic. I'm going to do an extra podcast this week, Wednesday, and the last one hopefully Friday. I may do another one this week. I'm not sure. But listen, let's talk about toxic tonight. I know we've been hearing that word everywhere. Everybody talking about toxic. Toxic. That lady on my job, toxic. My mother-in-law, she knows she toxic. My daddy, he toxic. Oh my God, he, she, whoever, he toxic. But tonight, I want to talk about the toxic in you. I want to talk about you tonight. I want to talk about myself tonight. You understand what I'm saying? But I'm going to start off what toxic means. Very elementary. Toxic means poisonous. Did you hear what I just said? I said toxic means poisonous. And I looked up in the dictionary. Yes, Tamika, Hudson, got up my privilege. We look in the dictionary. And yes, that's one of my favorite books is the dictionary. So some synonyms of toxic is deadly, harmful, septic, venomous. I said venomous, and I don't like no snake. But yes, toxic means venomous. Okay? So listen, I'm talking about the toxic in you tonight, and I'm talking about the toxic in me. Yes, you a toxic mofo. You see, some of us, we run around here talking about everybody got issues, when the issue really lies within you. Yes, the person listening to this podcast, I'm talking about you tonight. Because before we can recognize toxic traits in anybody else, we need to realize and recognize what's on the inside of us. Did you hear what I said? Before you can point the finger at somebody else, you need to see how many fingers point back at you when you put that index out. When you point that index finger out, see how many point back at you. It's 3 of them. So tonight, let's deal with us. And again, I said toxic means poisonous, deadly. Oh, y'all hear my little voice? Deadly, harmful, septic, and venomous. So why, I want to put this question out. Why are you ashamed about yourself? Why are you so unsupportive about you? Why are you so emotionally unhealthy? Why are you abusive to your own self? You walk around here supporting everybody. Then you walk around here talking about everybody. Then you get in the comfort of your home, but then you start thinking about yourself, and then you cover that mess up. Then you go on Facebook, grading everybody you know, and not figuring out about you. Do you have some toxic traits? I want you to ask yourself that question. Say, self, do you have some toxic traits? Some toxic traits. Sometimes self get kind of embarrassed and don't want to open up. You hear what I'm saying? So tonight, I want you to open up to you. Michael Jackson, yes, Michael Jackson, rest in peace, had a song called The Man in the Mirror. Did you hear what I just said? He had a song called The Man in the Mirror. So I want you to look in the mirror and examine yourself. Examine your heart. Because above all, the heart is deceitful. Don't you know your heart will deceive you? You walking around here like you this and that, you all this and you all that, like you got it together. And you in a room thinking you the best person, you got the best personality, oh, I'm good. And you find out when you examine yourself, you got the worst spirit than anything. You don't even like yourself. And you always covering up for other folks. Do you hear what I'm saying? It's time for us to uncover the toxic traits on the inside of us. Did you hear what I said? I said, cap on that Frivolous. It's time for us to uncover the harmful traits that we carry around every single day. Always looking at yourself like you can't be better. Always thinking that you can't do nothing. Always telling yourself you ain't beautiful enough, that you ain't, you know what I'm saying, that you can't do this and you can't do that. You telling yourself that. But you get on social media and you degrade other people. The reason why you degrading other people is because that's how you feel about yourself. Is that why you degrade people? Because that's the way you feel about yourself? Well, honey, well, dude, tonight is your night to uncover some toxic traits about you. Tonight is your night to begin your process. Your process of getting out of that septic waste up out of your spirit. All of that septic waste up out of your mind. You toxic. And it's time for your deliverance. Do you hear what I'm saying? Up on that Frivolous. Why? I'm going to ask you this question again. Why are you so ashamed of you? Because tonight is a night that we got to look at us. Always talking about somebody else.